So this woman asked on TikTok, she said, I'm bored. Tell me a business that immediately pops off that nobody ever thinks about starting. And I told her that I started a medical carrier company because I had got fired from a job where I am located. But before I get into that, let's speak about my entrepreneurial journey. Because back in 2012, I was just like a lot of people grinding in the 9 to 5 world. I worked UPS, Amazon, and even Papa John's at the same time. From the outside, it looks like a normal path. But inside, I always knew I wanted more. I wanted freedom. I wanted to build something that was mine. By 2017, I had made a decision that would change my life forever. I told my parents this. You can ask my mom and my dad. I wish my dad was here. Rest in peace to my dad. He passed away January 11th. But I told both of my parents what I wanted to do with my life. And I wanted to be an entrepreneur. That I wasn't meant to just punch a clock. I was meant to create, to innovate. But the journey wasn't easy. It never is. It never is. I have worked for Thornton's. I worked for Speedway. I remember when I used to have a car, then I didn't have a car. I had to walk from where I lived at to go work for Thornton's, the gas station. From where I lived at, I would walk when it was snowing, when it was raining, it didn't matter. I had a goal. And fast forward to 2025, I was working a security officer job. I was showing up every day, doing my best, but life had a plan for me. Mind you, I fell asleep one time. It might have been multiple times, but at those times that were multiple, I caught myself. But there were some times where I couldn't catch myself. So in July, I got let go. But the thing is, God works in mysterious ways. Because before I had got let go, I applied for a contract with the medical courier company. But before I applied, I paid $40 for a LLC called Never Late Medical. Since I got let go in July, most people would see that as a setback. Most people will let fear take over. But not me. Because I had been grinding and learning, preparing for this moment for over a decade. So before, that's why, because as soon as I got fired from the 9 to 5, I made sure my wife knew. And the very same day I got let go, I got my first medical courier contract. It was proof that when you're ready to work for yourself, the universe conspires to meet you there. On May 15th, I officially launched my company, Never Late Medical, and by July, I already had my first contract. That's the power of persistence, the power of vision. This journey is about more than just contracts or jobs. It's about showing up. Even when the world doubts you, it's about believing in your dream when the path is unclear. It's about turning every setback into a setup for something greater. To anyone watching this, grinding through their own journey, don't give up. The work you put in, the sacrifices, the late nights, the early mornings, they're all laying the foundation for your empire. Keep pushing, keep learning, keep believing, because when you're willing to risk everything for your dreams, the universe will be ready to show up for you too. Because y'all don't know how much I put into working for myself. Y'all don't know how much I've grind. A lot of people tell you they grind, but not like me. Not like me. I be too focused on my goals. It's unreal. So stay tuned. 2026 is about to be a different type of animal. I'm about to create content for my TikTok, for my Twitch, for my YouTube. Let's get busy.